Yeah, we
Welcome
live.
back. Welcome back. Welcome
Welcome
back.
back. Welcome back. Yes, sir.
Block Boy Sports
What's
Talk
happening
is coming back soon.
already?
Block Boy Box Talk coming back soon. Welcome to
Yes, sir.
2025. Happy birthday to my
2025.
co-host.
Yes, sir. All right. Appreciate it. You already know how we doing it.
And it is one of the happiest times in the DMV for over the last 3 decades. We're going to jump right into it.
Right
Since
into it. 91.
1991. And
Yes.
shout out to the Commanders, the Commodores, shout out to Lonnie Ritchie. Shout out to the Washington
The
football team, shout
comment.
out to the Redskins, shout out to the whole Washington organization.
DMV. Everybody.
Congratulations.
Magic
Last
Johnson and them.
that Saturday night, they said it was a 96% decrease in crime. Saturday night.
Everybody was in the house watching the game. It was going down.
shout out to the rookie of the year, current and future superstar Jayden Daniels. Even if you
Facts.
don't like the
Facts.
Commanders, you got to like
You got to
Jayden
respect
Daniels.
them.
Man. You got
Yeah, yeah.
to cool, calm, collective. Best thing for Washington D.C. since Barack Obama. I mean, this is astounding. They're
Hey,
talking
man.
about.
Hey, we
They
going to have
are
to go back live. Look, I'm loving this. We got to go back live. We're going to have to go back live on Instagram with this one. Yeah,
no,
but
for
yeah,
real, man.
Washington Commanders, man, unbelievable. JD5, they got them one. They mess around. You got to think the Giants had an opportunity. If they didn't win some meaningless games last season, they would have drafted JD5, and they might be in this situation along with not getting rid of Saquon Barkley. So the Washington Commanders need to give all praises to the Giants, who have a horrible organization and management team to allow them to get JD5. Also, they also got to Washington Commanders got to really be smart. They didn't pick up Caleb Williams. And a lot of people thought, because Caleb Williams went first, that the Commanders would have probably went with Caleb
With
Williams
the
if for some kind of way to drop him.
with the hometown boy.
Right.
Not to say
And
he's
he
not
played
bad.
good.
He's not
He's not
bad.
bad.
He's no
But
Jayden
he's not
Daniels.
Jayden Williams. Well, he's not Jayden Daniels.
He's no Jayden.
Yeah.
Let's jump into it
At
now
all.
because it is super serious now. The playoffs are set down to the final 4 teams, and all of the playoff Super Bowl conversations are starting to get more than real. They
It's
knocked
past
off the
real. It's
top
the
dogs.
championship game.
They knocked off the top dog,
This
knocked
is it.
off Detroit with style and grace. I stated that they
The kitty
needed to
cat.
get at least 2 turnovers to win that Detroit game, and they got 4. They got 4. They put up
Sheesh.
45. Shout out to people who took the over on the over and under. Shout out to the winners. Because I know that had to be
Wow.
stupid dumb.
Heavy
The over.
over. Yes.
Wow.
They
Wow.
almost went over in the first half.
Shout out to Terry
Yeah, they almost went
McLaurin.
over in the first half.
Shout out to Terry
Scary Terry.
McLaurin. B. Rob's looking good. The
Zach
whole
Ertz.
organization. I won't say too much about that cornerback that's picked up. They picked up. I don't think he's making too much noise.
Lattimore.
But other than that, yeah, Lattimore.
Yeah.
They've been playing some of the best football. Everybody that has adapted and picked it up. We're going for it on 4th down attitude. I think that's the new attitude for the NFL.
Right.
Can they actually bring home a bowl with the rookie of the year? It's possible.
It's quite possible. It's
possible.
very, very possible. And let me tell you why it's quite possible, because he doesn't turn the ball over. And He's been extremely effective and very poised in the pocket. He's got a lights out go-to man in Terry McLaurin, who is like, all you need to do is get him a quarterback, and he is phenomenal.
Shout out to Terry,
They got
man.
a decent running game. They're actually being well coached. Shout out to Dan Quinn, former Cowboys defensive coordinator. So they are they right now they are built to possibly beat Philly. I was on, earlier this morning when I was on the Michael Collier morning show. Shout out Michael Collier morning show. When we was on there talking, I told him, hey, Jayden Hurts is hurt. He got hurt. He got banged up in that game.
Saquon hurt his wrist too.
Banged up.
Saquon hurt
his wrist. But he got his wheels though. He be all right. He be all right. He can run. He can run. Jalen Hurts got hurt. His knee got hurt, which hinders his mobility. And one of his big things is being mobile. So we got to watch out for that. Keep an eyeball on that. That injury could play a big part in this because they ended up getting a safety because Jalen Hurts couldn't move in the pocket that game. So you gotta really see when it comes down to it. The Eagles got their hands full.
They got their hands full. They got no time to be reading books.
No. So that's what I was about to get at. AJ Brown. See now AJ Brown, because you have to stop the run, right? You cannot let Saquon Barkley get loose. You will get blown out. Okay. So I know that they're going to make a concerted effort to try to stop the run. So if they're going to try to stop the run, that leaves Devontae Smith, AJ Brown in one-on-one scenarios. And what did you just say? You didn't like Lattimore playing that well, right?
No, I just said that. I don't think they got their money's worth. He's not a shutdown corner. As we've been looking at, they've been getting smoked. Like it's not hard to score against the Commanders. So
there you go. What you think, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith? They licking their chops. They like, okay, go ahead down in the box with 9 in the box. Try to stop Saquon. Leave us one-on-one.
And we gonna win that matchup.
Here. So there you have it. That is the thought process right now.
With that being said, they beat him. I mean, this is the third meeting, so it's capable. Yeah. On any given Sunday, I think Jayden can beat anybody. I thought that the Rams would have been an easier matchup than Philly. The Rams didn't pull it off. They got to go back down to Philadelphia.
They couldn't stop the run.
And you got to pull off one of the biggest wins, which they've been pulling off big wins consistently. And if they can beat the Detroit Lions, as most Commander fans, shout out to all the Commander fans, shout out to DMV,
right?
Where they believe if they can beat Detroit, they can beat anybody.
Detroit was banged up. They was missing 13 of their defensive players. No excuses though. End of the day, you play mistake-free football, and that's how you win games. And that's all you got to do in the playoff. Play mistake-free football.
Well, they got the turnovers. I think if they don't get those turnovers, it's a different ball game. But like you said, they played mistake-free football. They looking to go into Philly, and then they looking to see Josh or my homie. My homie's going back. I don't think Georgia, it's too damn close on that game. They shouldn't have won that game. They need to shout out to Baltimore's tight end. They need to put some money in his pocket because that was
Mark Andrews.
Hey,
yeah, they could have went to overtime. But again, when you talk about that, let's be clear. Lamar Jackson came to the playoffs, and there were errors he made. You can't turn the ball over, fumbles, and he threw a pickle. You know what I mean? Put a pickle on that sandwich. So that goes back to when the playoffs come, you have to do what? Play mistake-free football. Even with his mistakes, they had an opportunity to win the game, but it cost them in the long run because they had to fight to come back. If they don't turn the ball over, they're probably leading that game, and that Mark Andrews scenario wouldn't have been necessary, even though he dropped pretty much a bunny rabbit. And also, why didn't you run? Look, listen. They didn't run the ball in the first half. They only had 21 yards rushing in the first half. Why wouldn't you have King Henry in the first half running the ball. You started running him in the second half. Guess what? Even when you get to a 2-point conversion, and when y'all was down there previously, you did not run the ball. Run the rock. You got King Henry. Don't leave it. When you throw that ball in the air, it's 50-50 chance of that happening. If you hand it to King Henry, he got 2 yards. Your guys against my guys run 2 yards to get a 2-point conversion. That's where you got to go.
No one learned from Seattle and Marshawn. I guess one of the biggest historical lessons.
Dang.
Seattle Seahawks, how do you get there with the run, and then you get there and don't ride the horse that got you there? I mean, it don't make sense to me.
And I'd have rather you gave up a pump fake and Lamar, you run it. I don't care. But run the ball in. Don't put the ball in the air.
Throwing the ball with a possibility of dropping. You're gonna have to knock me down or knock the ball out of me. Neither here nor there. Shout out to Baltimore. Yeah. Lamar gonna have to chop it up. He already got the bag, so he gonna have to fit. He gonna have to live with it, and you know, I hope it don't be as bad as
CJ Stroud.
Buffalo.
The Texans had to go home. CJ Stroud and the Texans had to go home again. The referees really like Patrick Mahomes. They really do. I mean, it is what it is. Hey, look, but patty cake is the man. Okay, he's not the man.
I saw the meme with Patty Mahomes tongue kissing the referee. Yeah. Oh man,
patty cake. Hey, he's the man. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to the whole Kansas City Chiefs organization. They going for the three-peat. They going for the three-peat, and we're gonna see if he's definitely the true GOAT. I don't know.
Listen. Let me say something.
Commanders winning the Super Bowl. Commanders are gonna do it.
Hey, look, check this out. Let me tell you the funny thing about that game, right? Some people had the spread between 8.5 and 9.5. If you had it at 9.5, you wanted to swallow a grenade when they ran and got that safety instead of just putting the ball. That was crazy. That was crazy. I was like, just punt the ball. Hey,
man, honorable mention to my Broncos. We gave up a good year, man. We went on home,
Hey, listen, if it wasn't for Jayden Daniels, I had picked Bo Nix at the beginning of the season to be Rookie of the Year. That was my pick, and I even put a wager on it. He's not going to get it because Jayden Daniels had a phenomenal year, but Bo Nix was going to be is a great second, right behind Jayden Daniels as far as Rookie of the Year. He's going to be up there with Peyton. Y'all gonna have a good one going on right there, bro.
Yeah, so I don't think everybody's seen the whole rookie race because of Jayden was so far ahead. But it was a couple other notables like McConkey for San Diego. Yeah. I don't even think people know he was a rookie. Check his stats. He definitely
McConkey. The boy, the other tight end out there, Mark Bowers with the Raiders, and still Caleb Williams. He actually played good. They had no defense and couldn't protect him. So there were some unbelievable rookies this year. It was a great rookie class.
Yeah, definitely. First great from the Rams. But I look at shout out to McConkey.
Yes.
Had the quarterback play not been so great this year, you might have had a shot because you looked like a long time, 3 or 4 time veteran. You look fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bo Nix. We'll see y'all next year. We definitely got to get some more picks. We were one of the only teams that didn't pick up some additional players going into the playoffs, which kind of told the team we were happy what we got to. And we're gonna come back stronger next year. Get a couple more pieces. We need a tight end. This, that, and the fourth. Kansas City Chiefs. Buffalo Bills.
Talk to me.
Hey, Josh, what's up, Josh? Josh, are you gonna avenge this? Are you gonna show the people that that Joe is not the only person that could beat Mr. Mahomes. Are you going to come to the party? You supposed to be MVP. You beat the man.
Man,
You in the house. Now you
hey
in the
man,
house. What you gonna do?
man, I see an unbelievable game going on. However, it has to be completely mistake. It can be 0 turnovers. If they turn the ball over one time, they're going to lose. Okay, and going up there, I mean, they're just so poised in Kansas City, and they don't really have any really weaknesses. And I think Buffalo's weakness is in their secondary a little bit. So I mean, Patrick Mahomes, he's going to be, him. And for some reason, I don't know what happens. People forget to check Kelsey. like,
I don't
like
know
Kelsey
what
isn't,
was going. Hey
I don't know
man,
what that's about. But
man.
whatever they do, hey man, get him out of there. Maybe make the plane delay for Taylor Swift. Make sure she's not in the building.
Shout
Because
out to
long as she
Worthy
in the
too.
building.
We forgot Worthy's a rookie too. Worthy,
Yeah,
woo.
Xavier Worthy. Xavier Worthy's been playing great. Yes, he's been playing good. Actually, Xavier Worthy's played good, but he hasn't been that lights out. See, they were looking at Xavier Worthy to be almost Tyreek Hill-esque. And he hasn't been he's not he hadn't done that, but he has been very effective. You got to watch him. He still can take the top off the defense though. So yeah, I like Xavier Worthy. And that's what I'm saying. They got weapons, man. Pacheco, they're gonna have a problem with him. Listen, it's tough out there, man. They Kareem Hunt, they got weapons, man. Weapons. So we gonna see how they do. What's going on with you? You all right over there? Uh-oh.